the American Riviera Orchard brand spoke to Meghan's plot. She wants to cosplay royal in America and use her title to gain profit. In this video, I will discuss this issue and howdy sinners, and welcome back to the Royal News 365 channel. When I first read about this news, I thought, what kind of crazy name is this? It's like she is packing everything that she thinks will sound royal and sophisticated into this one brand and 3 images that look like a perfume commercial. She really has no clue. Personally, I rate this promotional video as bad. I don't know what to think of it. Either this was planned and it looks like a terrible idea, or it wasn't and they didn't care to try another video, or they did and kept the closing door version, which looks like a bad idea. This video is downright comical. I laughed out loud so hard, watching her at the end of the video, standing in her ball gown, swanning around in a ball gown. It's insane. All the things she could have learned working with Netflix and Spotify, and all she manages to produce is a Cleaver Blend quality video, the one where she plays the employee. And this is the Meghan who claims to have what it takes to be a movie producer. She seems tired of being a humanitarian. Meghan wants to become an entrepreneur and chef. She wants to be Martha Stewart. She will sell household items and jam. I would never follow, buy, watch, or use anything she has to offer. Complete phony. I find it offensive and a cheap attempt to do what others who are legit have accomplished. What a joke. That's like some random, pretentious 15-year-old's project. There is no way she's worked with professionals to film that and develop the branding. I'm now fully on the team they've run out of money. Meghan, I'm just going to give you a little unsolicited advice. Instagram stories aren't going to pay your astronomical water bill. You need something to actually sell, sweetheart, okay? She thinks we will buy her shit because she can stir something in a pot. Does she realize that Martha Stewart started her business as a caterer? Martha worked hard and deserved all her success. Meghan thinks because she appropriates the pretentious American Riviera name that we rubes will make this a success for her. This is a massive failure. Let's hope they just slink away from embarrassment. This seems incredibly out of touch and not relatable. This isn't the kind of escapism people gravitate toward. The last thing I want to see is some hack whose only talent is marrying up. Try and shill me her unexceptional, sure to be a wildly expensive good. That ball gown is something else, and whoever advised her to wear that gothic princess dress is an idiot. She thinks everyone will bow to the American princess. She's still a Meghan convinced she can reach the same celebrity as Diana and earn a lot of money incidentally. She is hopelessly mediocre, and she grew up immersing herself in old-school Hollywood glam. She desperately, desperately wants to be seen as something that her breeding and upbringing will never allow her to be. Old money. I have friends that are old money. If you didn't know them personally or have a clue where they lived, you'd never guess they had that amount of money. They're not showy, they're not ostentatious. They love a bargain, they don't brag, and they're quietly generous to those less fortunate. This is what makes Meghan stand out as new money trash with zero class because she's all the things they detest. Just as she is a stupid person's idea of smart, she is also a not wealthy person's idea of high society. The class she hopes to attract with her goods will scorn her based on that video alone. The class that would be attracted to tripe like that video won't buy her goods because they don't buy things like that. I'd just add, I think her rage comes from a lifetime of attempting to join the elites where she totally believes she belongs and being rejected. She thought she had it all when she nabbed her wayward prince. She thought the US and the A-listers she always wanted to be part of would be at her feet. She will never admit that she simply doesn't have what it takes to succeed at that level. Besides being jealous of Catherine, is also bitter and jealous of her father and everyone else because she's as mediocre as they come in every way. I bet she's even jealous of her kids for being blood royals. It's the air of desperation and fakery that gives her away. And I don't see what the point is. She had feck you money. She didn't need to be pretentious. I don't have anywhere near her amount of funds, and I still have a happier life. I can't imagine constantly scrabbling to be relevant and pretentious. It sounds so exhausting. She and her mangy poodle always look bitter and miserable. The people she wants to market to are too selective to be gold into buying her garbage, and the people that might buy stuff marketed by her won't be able to afford it and also won't buy the type of goods she'll offer. Is it me, or is this incredibly self-centered and obnoxious? She is literally showing everyone she is wealthy and princess-like. All the while, people can't pay rent or eat. How tone deaf. I hope late night mocks the out of her. Yet, actually, I hope everyone just ignores her. Everyone leaves Meghan alone. She has been through so much. Literally, you guys are all obsessed with her. She's never been invited anywhere to wear a gown like this because celebrities see her for what she is, a narcissistic phony. Let her wander around Olive Garden in the gown she bought for the Met Gala last year in peace. How weird to launch a brand around the ridiculous controversy over Catherine's Mother's Day photo. Does she hope to gain positive, lasting momentum this way? I always think a person's true character is shown in subtle, should I get left or right moments. Your sister-in-law, really your husband's entire family, is going through some serious stuff and you launch today. This should tell people who are on the fence about her or like her what kind of empowering female she isn't. She likes to preach about protecting the earth and yet decides to build a brand that will only survive by pushing for more wasteful consumerism. Oh God, Meghan will be going to the flower market, then into the kitchen and show us something pre-arranged, and every show will end with Madam in a ball gown. That is what it looks like, at least. How many times can a person reinvent their brand, and how do they consistently choose such utter nonsense every time? Her million-dollar new brand violates every marketing theory known. Bland, unmemorable color scheme check. Font most people can't read check. That nonsensical name. How can an orchard be on a Riviera check? The name is not easy to remember or spell check. And in terms of agreement compliance, it also failed. Incredibly insulting and disrespectful. Duchess, nothing of the sort. It violated the Sandringham agreement. I'd love to know how Buckingham Palace is going to take this. So help me if they do nothing. King Charles maybe not do a damn thing about it. The British royal family is a joke now. Look at the symbol Meghan is using. It has a crown on it, and the symbol is made to look royal. Meghan Markle is not royal. She knows how weak King Charles is, and she knows he will not do anything about it or take her title away, so she keeps pushing the envelope with him. He will just ignore it, as usual. Meghan could start calling herself Queen Rachel of Great Britain, and Charles still would not intercede. I do feel bad that the king is going through cancer treatments, yet it is high time that he put his foot down. Meghan, in my opinion, is mentally ill, and she will only continue to escalate her actions. The king just has to give his people the nod, and they will take care of all the details for him. It's not like he would have to do any actual work. They've been in violation of everything thus far, and nothing has happened to them, so why not go bold? It's not like the palace is going to do anything about it, sadly. She did it 3 years ago with no consequences, so I don't see why King Charles will do anything about it this time. Granted, the late Queen still reigned then, however. I personally don't foresee her getting into any trouble over this. Hope I'm entirely wrong. The late Queen made the Harkles promise not to use their title for commercial gain. Yet she should have known that those untrustworthy, deceitful little grifters wouldn't honor their promise. She should have stripped them of their Sussex titles in 2020, or at the latest in 2021, after the one-year trial year was up. Now they continue to profiteer. However, this is the most pathetic launch ever. I didn't even notice it until I saw a comment in the YouTube video of Prince William and the Diana Award. It's just going to fail, as people will mocky everything she does, and she will Markle herself. She's just inserted herself into the vacuum caused by the king and the princess's absences. When Catherine returns in all her magnificence, that sad beige brand will just go. I think in the beginning she will definitely get traffic. I saw 2 stories about this already, and yes, I clicked just to see nothing yet, basically 9 blank posts. She will get followers, not me, and in her first month or so she may get some sales of her jams and jellies. Yet the sugars can only choose between a jar of jam or paying the rent for so long. My guess is she will use this not so much as a moneymaker, yet as a way of showing brands like Dior, Lexus, etc. how popular she is, and try to have this drive a lucrative endorsement deal with luxury brands. So now we see where this is going. It's another platform to show the world how wrong we were about this incandescent creature. That brings us to the end of this video. What do you think about my sharing? Don't hesitate to join the discussion with us by commenting. If you like YouTube recommending similar videos, please like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to receive notifications when the newest videos are available. Your support is our joy. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you later.